So hello beautiful souls, welcome to class and well done for showing up for you today. So today's class is going to be a class that focuses on the hamstrings, the hips, the calves. So basically the lower body. We're going to let go of any stresses we may be holding on to, and we'll also just open up the upper body as well a little bit. So let's begin the class. So you'll need a belt or a strap. Let's begin the class in a cross-legged position. So sitting nice and tall. Now if you don't feel comfortable crossing your legs, have your legs nice and long. Remember, it's all about listening to what your body needs today and how it feels. So always stay in tune with the offering you've been given with your body today. So sitting in a comfortable position, whether your legs are long or cross, lean back very slightly, tuck your chin in. Take a nice big exhale for the count of 3, 2, 1. Inhale for the count of 3, 2, 1. So as we sit here in this stillness as we begin the class, you're using your breath as a tool to help bring you onto your mat into the present moment. Giving yourself this time and permission to be here for your self-care practice. Let's exhale, look down, moving your neck down very slowly. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, looking down. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw, relax your face. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale down, back to the center. Turn your head to the left, tuck your chin in slightly. Relax your shoulders. Beautiful. Change sides. And again, sit nice and tall, straighten out your spine. And again. And tiny circles one way. Tiny circles the other way. Beautiful. Little half circles upwards. And let's bring our hands up. Bringing our hands up, we're grabbing hold of our elbows and we're just leaning over to one side. And change. So it's a nice, slow flow class to really give us the opportunity to deeply stretch, release any tight muscles we may have. Bring the hands up, and this time we're going to bring the hands down, the elbows down, and we're bringing the elbows behind us, squeezing our shoulder blades together and then bringing them back up. So I might just sit this side so I can show you this one. So I'm going to sit on my knees. You can sit cross-legged, whatever suits you. So the hands come up and then slowly we bend the elbows. We bend the elbows. The elbows are shoulder width apart, and then slowly we bring the elbows behind us, squeeze and back up. And again, squeeze and back up, squeeze and release. Good. So bringing the hands up, we're going to do opposite hand, opposite knee. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Change sides. Inhale, opposite hand, opposite knee, lifting and twisting. Tuck your chin in very slightly. And then gently release. Let's lie down on the mat. We're going to lie down on the mat. We're going to hug our knees in. Hugging our knees. Your chin is tucked in. Drop the shoulders down. hug your knees in and circle one way. And remember to stay connected to your breath. Your mind might be wandering as to things you've got to do or you've done this morning or this evening. And just try to, when you find yourself, when you catch yourself with your mind wandering out of the mat, bring yourself back to the breath and back onto the mat. And now we're going to grab hold of our belts. And then we're going to pop our feet up on the belt. Tuck your chin in, relax the shoulders down. There's a slight bend in the knees if you want to. You don't have to have them straight. And your toes are pointing down towards you to stretch the calves out. Drop the shoulders down. Now, if you want to, you can just walk, bend one knee. It's kind of like walking it out. Yes, stretching those calves out. Then once you feel you've stretched those calves out enough, just hold it there and drop your shoulders down. And again, the more you point the toes towards your face, the deeper the stretch of the calves. Between the calves and the hamstrings, this muscle here, you should feel it. And if you're not feeling it, straighten out your knees slightly and see the difference. And this is when you use your breath as a tool to really help open up the body, the tight spots you may be holding on to. Relax your shoulders and then take a nice big exhale and a nice big inhale. Nice big exhale, nice big inhale, nice big exhale, nice big inhale. Then we're going to keep the left foot on this belt and we're extending the right leg. And breathe. The breath is the key here. Imagine you're breathing your breath. You're taking your breath to any tight spots you may be holding on to in your hamstrings. So really stay present with your breath. Sometimes when we're not moving, changing from posture to posture, it's kind of hard to keep our minds in the present moment. But really use this time as an opportunity to almost do like a moving meditation here, because you really have to focus on your breath to help to relax and soften that muscle. So holding the strap with your left hand, we're going to inhale, exhale, open the leg, the left leg to the left, turn your head to the right. You can bring that right hand up if you want to. And this right hip, just rotate it, lengthen that leg slightly and rotate it millimeter towards the mat so it's not lifting up so much. And again, if you want to deepen the stretch, you point the toe towards you on the left leg. So there you can deepen the stretch. You might feel the stretch in the inside thigh, your calves, your hamstrings. So by pointing the toes towards you with that foot, you're deepening the stretch. So focus on your breath. And then we're going to inhale, lift up. So nice and slow today. Changing hand grips, bringing the left hand up, and then we're taking the right foot over our body. So I'm just going to wiggle to give myself some space. Give myself some space. And turn your head away. And again, you can lift that hand up. And breathe. So now we're stretching the glute, the lower back, as well as the hamstrings and the calves. And if you want to, you can point the toe towards you. There's little micro movements you can do and adjustments you can do to change the depth of the stretch. And breathe. Don't forget to use your beautiful life force to breathe in to any tight spots, to see if you can use your breath as a tool to soften the area of your body to help open it up, that connective tissue. Inhale, lift up. and then back up. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And then gently releasing. Interlocking your fingers, hug that knee into your armpit. Relax your shoulders, tuck your chin in. Rotate your foot one way. Rotate your foot the other way. Bring your knee over your body. And then inhale, lift up that hand over your head. And then gently release. Let's do the other side. So we're going to grab hold of the belt. Stay with me. We're going to pop the left leg up. Tuck your chin in. Relax both shoulders on the mat. And again, if you want to deepen the stretch, the toe comes towards you. And straighten out that knee slightly. You can have it bent or straight. Remember to listen to what your body needs, yeah? Every day our body is different depending on how much sleep we've had, what we've had to eat, what we've had to drink, the level of stress in our body. If we've been sitting at a desk all day. So remember to acknowledge where it's at today and just give it what it needs today. Okay, holding the strap with your right hand. Inhale, exhale, lift and open the leg to the right. Turn your head away to the left. And again, you can rotate that hip, the left leg, straighten it. Rotate the left hip down towards the mat. And breathe. You can deepen the stretch on the right leg by pushing the heel away from your body, pointing your toe towards your face. And really use this opportunity to connect deeply with your breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Try to keep the mind with your body. And really give your breath and your body the opportunity to connect. Your breath, the movement, the stretch, and your mind working together as a beautiful team to help relief, stress, emotions, attachments from your body. Inhale, lift that leg back up. Changing the hand grips, bringing the leg over your body, turning your head away. Breathing in and breathing out. And again, you can point your toe towards you to deepen the stretch. And then inhale, come back up. Walking your hands up that strap or the belt. And then gently release. Interlock your fingers, hug that knee into your armpit, tuck your chin in. Both shoulders are on the mat equally. Rotate your foot one way, rotate your foot the other way, and bring your knee over your body. Turn your head away. And then gently release. Let's hug the knees in, circling one way, circling the other way. So we're going to have the feet hip distance apart. Tuck the chin in. Hands beside the hips. We're going to tuck the tailbone under and lift up into a bridge. Now we're going to hold it here. So this is opening up the front of the hips, the hip flexor. This is usually in a 90-degree angle when we're sitting at a desk. So we were creating space here. And if you want to, you could interlock your fingers underneath your buttocks to open up the chest at the same time. Be mindful of the distribution of weight on your feet. and then gently release. Then let's do that again, rolling up into the bridge. Now this time you can bend your elbows and put your hands underneath your hips to deepen that stretch. You can come up onto your toes if you want to, and then slowly lifting the hips up higher, holding it for 3, 2, 1, gently release. One vertebra at a time, hugging your knees in, circling, massaging your lower back from side to side. Beautiful. And now we're going to come up onto all fours. We're going to go into child's pose. In child's pose, stretching it out, surrendering on the mat, forehead facing the mat, and just breathing in and breathing out, taking your breath, taking your attention wherever you need it in your body today. And slowly bringing the knees back together. We're going to melt the heart down. Melting the heart down. And then slowly come onto all fours. You're on all fours. We're going to stretch it out. So hands are wider than the shoulders. Knees are hip distance apart. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Tuck that chin in to feel the stretch in your shoulders and your neck. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Neutralize your spine. Shoulder to hip twisting. And again. And again. And again. Let's tuck the toes under and come into downward facing dog. And we're gently walking it out. Left, right, left, right. Walking it out, left, right, stretching out the calves, stretching out the hamstrings. And once you've felt you've had enough of the walking, come into downward facing dog. Now this time I invite you to have your feet a little bit wider. Bend your knees, lengthen out your spine before you stretch out those legs and bring the heels down towards the mat. And circle, little circles of the glutes. Let's bring our feet back. We're going to come into a high plank. Bend the knees. Lengthen the spine. Again, high plank. Bend the knees. Lengthen the spine. Bring the hands towards the feet, but not quite towards the feet. It's probably a foot away from you, your feet. Bring the right hand to the middle of your body. We're going to inhale, lift up the left and bend the right knee. Lengthening the spine. Tuck your chin in slightly and change sides. It's a bit different variation from what we usually do. And then hang there like a rag doll. Tuck in your chin. Lean slightly forward onto your toes. And then walk your hands back into a downward facing dog. Let's come into a high plank. Drop the knees down into upward facing dog. If you want to, you can lift your knees up onto the mat. Coming back into a downward facing dog. We're going to inhale, lift up the right leg, bend the knee, circle the knee, rotating the hips, and then circle the other way. We're placing that foot to the outside of the right hand, dropping the back knee down. And we're leaning forward onto our toes. We're leaning forward to the front of the body, yeah? You can feel the nice stretch happening in the hips, in the hamstrings. Now your hands are inside the foot, so you're using your elbow to push that knee away slightly. Let's just circle one way. Circle the other way. Beautiful. Let's frame the foot, extend the back leg. Really pulling the buttocks towards the back wall, little micro movements. Bending, extending, bending, extending. I'm bending the front leg. I'm placing my left hand down, and then I'm pivoting to the outer edge of the back foot. And then I'm just going to rest my buttocks down. Sorry about my having. So your hip, your left hip, your hand, your foot's on the mat. And then we're just using that to create stretch in the hips there. And breathe. And then gently coming back onto the mat. Tucking the back toe under in downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. We're going to lift up the left leg, bend the knee. And circle. Circle one way. Circle the other way. Bringing that foot to the outer edge of the left hand. Knee comes down. Leaning forward. Really leaning forward, feeling the stretch. You can feel it on your hamstrings, your hips. Just breathe into it. Bringing the foot to the middle of the body, extending, stretching at the hamstrings. Imagine you're pulling your buttocks to the back wall. And bending, extending, and bending, extending, and bending. Now placing the right hand to the mat, pivoting the right foot to the outer edge of the back foot, and then we're just dropping our hips down. And again, you can feel the stretch. So the front foot's facing on the mat, and which is the left foot, and the right leg is threaded through. So have a play around with this one. And we'll go through that again. So breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Gently bring the knees down, stretching it out into child's pose. Breathing in and breathing out. Beautiful. We're going to come back onto the dog. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. tuck the toe under, coming back into downward facing dog. And again, we're lifting up the right leg, bending the knee, circling one way, circling the other way, and bringing that foot to the outside of the front foot, so outside of the right foot. Now again, leaning forward. This time you've got your knee up, or you can have it down. Just listen to your body wherever you need to do it today. Circling one way, circling the other way. Let's bring the foot to the middle of both hands. Tuck your chin in and then extend, bend, extend, bend, extend, bend. We've got the left hand to the middle of the mat and we're taking the back leg to the outer edge, lifting the hand up, stretching the hand over your head, and then bringing the hand back down, tucking the back toe under, coming into downward facing dog. How are you going, ladies? Still here with me, or gents? Stay connected to your breath. Let's pick up the left leg, bend the knee, circle, circle, circle. Remember, everything is a practice. It's a practice, it's a ritual in your life. And then stepping that foot forward to the outer edge of the front hands, circling one way. And we wanted to create a habit, just like we brush our teeth every morning without thinking about it. I want to help you create a habit of just showing up on your mat without thinking about it. It's just part of your daily routine or every other day routine where you look after your body. Framing the foot, extending and bending, extending and bending, extending and bending. We're placing the right hand to the middle of the body. We're pivoting to the back, outer edge of the back foot, lifting the hand up, bringing it over the head. And then framing the foot, kicking back into downward facing dog. And then exhale, bring the knees down, come into child's pose, surrender here. And breathe, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. So that's how we create habits. We tail it on to something we already do. So when I'm working with clients, I sort of say to them, what do you do every day without thinking about? Okay, I'm going to use brushing your teeth as an example. You brush your teeth without thinking about it. So try to create this little ritual that you do every day for yourself, whether it's a 10-minute class, a full 45-minute class, or even just a 5-minute stretch or whatever it is. It becomes part of your daily ritual. And it's so worth it because your body will thank you for it. In a year's time, 12 months, 5 years, 10 years' time, when you've got that flexibility, and suddenly you'll wake up one day and you think, oh, that little pain I had in my body is not there today. And that's the magic of these movements. So, child's pose, melting heart, opening up our chest. And I've personally experienced that. I used to wake up in the morning with my lower back being a bit tight and my hips being a bit tight. And suddenly you wake up one day and go, oh, I'm not feeling tight. I don't have to warm up and have a shower too. And don't get me wrong, it still happens occasionally, but it's less. Beautiful. Coming up onto your knees. Rolling your shoulders back. Let's bring our hands up. Little pinkies facing each other, and then we're taking the elbows in front of us and we're taking them behind. Squeeze. And back. And squeeze. And back. And squeeze. Coming to the front of the mat. Let's take both of our legs forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come down. And breathe. Listen to your breath moving through your body. And as we stretch and we hold these stretches a bit longer than what we normally do in a flow, we tap into our connective tissue. Now, our connective tissue, our fascia, is like a spider's web. It goes all the way from the toe to the top of our head. It's all connected. These little webs of tissues. So if we've got pain in our little toe, it's affecting us somewhere else as well, not just in our little toe. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, rotate. Coming down. Beautiful. And breathe. And just like, you know, if you had a beautiful, your favorite car, your dream car, you'd look after it daily, weekly, monthly, every 6 months you'll service it. And we tend to forget about our bodies because we take it for granted. And when suddenly something goes wrong, we sort of start really appreciating it and thinking we should look after it. But this is all about prevention. And then gently release. I used to do that in my late 20s and early 30s. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, rotate, come down. I used to take it for granted, and if I had an injury, a sports injury, that's when I really used to appreciate my body and think, oh, I'm going to change things, I'm going to start eating healthy, and then slowly you go back to your old habits. But if we try to be good 80% of the time, eat the right thing, move your body, and then if you do things the other 20% of the time, or you don't do your movements and you eat a bit of junk food, it's okay, and do it with pleasure, enjoy it, guilt-free. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, come down. I had one of those days on I think it was Monday, where we just ate out for breakfast, lunch and dinner, and it was just pure glutton. And I enjoyed it at the time, but I did feel it in my digestive system. And then gently come back up. Oh, beautiful. So crossing the leg, the heel doesn't touch the shin. We're walking our fingers forward. What a great way to start the day, or end the day if you're doing this class in the evening. It just really releases all those little tight spots. And then walk your fingers back, change sides. Heel doesn't touch the back shin, and then walk your fingers forward. And then coming back, sitting in a comfortable cross-legged position. Let's exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. Relax your shoulders. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Back to the center. Turn to the right, tuck your chin in. Change sides. Change little tiny circles one way, tiny circles the other way, and then half circle. Excuse me. Lift up those hands, opposite hand, opposite knee. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Let's do the other side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, opposite hand, opposite knee. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. And just lie down on the mat. Hugging those knees in. Tucking the chin in. Circling one way. Rocking from side to side. Extend one leg. Interlock your fingers, hug that knee into your armpit, tuck your chin in, both shoulders on the mat. Rotate your foot one way. Rotate your foot the other way. Bring your knee over your body. Turn your head away. Extend and up. And let's change sides. Interlock the fingers, hug the knee in. Rotate your foot one way, rotate your foot the other way. And then bring your knee over your body, turn your head away. Beautiful. Let's have the feet nice and wide as the mat, dropping your knees over towards me. Pop that foot towards me onto the back knee, push down, lift the hips up, feel the stretch in the hip flexor. And then gently release. Change sides. Beautiful. And then hug those knees in. Circling one way. Circling the other way. And if there's any last minute stretch you want to do before we go into our meditation, go do that. And while you're lying there, take a big, deep breath in for me. And then take a nice big cleansing breath out for me. Inhaling and exhaling. Take your breath, take your attention to your toes. You're relaxing your toes, you're relaxing your toes. You're relaxing your ankles, you're relaxing your ankles. Your calves are relaxed, your calves are relaxed. Relax your shins, relax your shins. You're relaxing your knees, you're relaxing your knees. Your thighs are relaxed, your thighs are relaxed. Relax your hips, relax your hips. Take a big breath into your belly, you're relaxing your belly, you're relaxing your belly. Take a big breath into your lower back, you're relaxing your lower back, you're relaxing your lower back. Take a big breath into your chest, you're relaxing your chest, you're relaxing your chest. Your upper back's relaxed, your upper back's relaxed. Relax all the fingers on your left hand. You're relaxing all the fingers on your right hand. Your forearms are relaxed, your forearms are relaxed. Relax your shoulders, relax your shoulders. The back of your neck's relaxed, the back of your neck's relaxed. You're relaxing your jaw, your tongue, your lips, cheek muscles, all relaxed. Your forehead's relaxed, your forehead's relaxed, your whole body is nice and relaxed. And just follow your breath moving through your body, just like the waves of the ocean. And as you exhale, just let go of anything that's not serving you today. And as you inhale, inhale peace, relaxation into your body, into your mind.